Welcome back to Terminator Dark Fate, the card game. Yes, we got to put a plan in place to get rid of the endo when it shows up. Alright, we have a ton of stuff out here. It's Grace's turn. Unfortunately, Grace is loaded for bear, and there's no bear. She can, I guess, go ahead and play this and draw 3 cards. She only has 3 cards in her discard pile, so she draws all 3. So now this is her hand. Look at the damage. But there's nothing to damage. She can play the first aid kit, destroy up to 2 wounds in any player's hand. What does... oh man, Danny does not have any wounds in her hand. That is not useful. Alright, well, we have a 1, and I don't think there's anything out here that's 1. Nope. So that's the end of Grace's turn. She doesn't have a draw pile now, and so we shuffle her cards, and she's going to be drawing up 5 new cards. Alright, well, we're running out of space to put cards out in the tableau. Alright, 5 cards for Grace. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's see what she gets. Pistol, high explosive. Close call, grenade launcher. High explosives. Oh, yes. Alright, but is the Terminator going to come out? I don't know. We have to draw 1 card for the tableau, because we have at least 4, so out comes 1 card. And it's Get Moving. This card may be played in another player's plays. A current player draws 3 cards. Ooh, I like that. Okay. That's not bad. Alright, well, over we go to Danny for her turn. Okay, Danny's turn. Danny's got a prep. Wheels, well, that can only be used for locations. Finishing move. Prep and prep. So she is basically a total of 3. And with a total of 3, I think... what does she want to do for 3? Let's go ahead and buy this card for Grace. And this card is +2 supply if the Rev 9's on the hunt. Or should she buy it for herself? Let's buy it for herself. She's going to buy it for herself. And that's going to be the end of her turn. We're going to move a bunch of cards in here. And she'll be drawing up 5 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what does she get? She's got her shotgun resolve. Wound. Setback. There's that wound. Alright. Time to draw a card. Where is the Rev 9? EMP rounds. When this card is discarded by a munition, gain +1 fight. Then if the Rev 9 was dealt 10 damage this turn, destroy it. Now that's what we need. Alright, that's the end of Danny's turn. Over we go back to Grace. Alright, back once more to Grace, and pistol, high explosive, close call, grenade launcher, high explosives. There's no attack cards in there, which means she's just going to go ahead and discard her hand, drop 5 new ones. First aid augments rifle, and shuffling up her cards and drawing 2 more. And that will be her hand. Wow, okay. 2 more. High explosive, grenade, and close call. Alright, that's going to be her hand for next time. Alright, yes, we need to add a card. Where's the Rev 9? It's not there. Grab bag. Draw 2 cards, resource 4. Wow, we have filled up the tableau of cards. I'm going to have to start putting them down here. I think I can put 1 more there. Alright, well, that was super quick. Over we go to Danny. Okay, back to Danny, and she has resolve, shotgun, wound. Oh man, we should get rid of her wound. She only has 1. You know what? She's just going to take a rest action. It's going to get rid of her wound. I know, pretty lame. Alright, that was her rest action. That's the end of her turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. She has a wound, setback, prep, supply, run, cash. So 4, 5, 6, get 7 again. Alright, and that is the end of Danny's turn. I know the turns are just whipping fast. We got to add another card to the tableau now. Oh my god. And we get the endo comes out. And we'll be attacking Danny. Now, Danny does not have any defense cards. I think Grace had 1. Grace has 1 defense card that she can play on Danny's turn. Alright, here we go. 5 cards. There's no hostile cards in the tableau, so first attack is going to be border control. Place all cards in the reserve at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well this will go to the bottom of the deck because it's a location. Locations and hostile cards. That was card number 1. Card number 2, attack! Wound the current player. We are going to bounce that with Grace's close call card. Destroy this and draw a card. So she destroys that and she draws a card. High explosive grenade. Love it. Okay, that was that the second? That was the second card. We're on to number 3, attack. Third, fourth card, destroyed, and the 5th and final attack. Current player gains a wound. Ooh boy, yeah, this is not good. So Danny, despite getting rid of as many wounds as possible, is going to gain 1 wound. That is the end of Danny's turn. The Rev 9's out. Over we go to Grace. Wow, does she have a lot of butt-kicking stuff coming up. So let's have Grace take her turn. Okay, Grace's turn. What can we do? We've got a grenade, first aid kit, rifle, augments. First up, she's going to play augments. Draw 3 cards. If any of them are wounded, you're wounded. Well, we know they're not going to be. So she plays augments. She's going to drop 3. Well, she only has 2 cards to draw. She can't even draw 3. Wow. Okay, so that's 2 damage on the Rev 9. And now play a grenade from your hand or discard pile. She's going to play this card. So this will go to the reserve. That's 3 damage plus a grenade on it, 4, 5. That's 6 more damage. So I'm using those for 5 and 6. Okay, can we do 30 damage to this thing? Take it out. Hang on. Who's got wounds? Danny's got a wound in her hand, and you know what? We're going to play first aid kit. Destroy up to 2 wounds from any player's hand. So that will destroy the wound from Danny's hand. She only had 1. Too bad she didn't have 2, but she doesn't. That gives her 1 resource. I don't think there's anything for a 1. There's not. And then she has discard a card. She's going to discard her pistol to play the rifle for 3 more damage. So that's another 3. So that'll be, wow, 3 more damage. So yeah, it's up to 11 damage. 12, 13, 14 damage. She's going to play this high explosive grenade. And that also goes to the tableau. Holy jeez, I'm running out of place. It's over to the right. Can't even barely see it. Alright, that is all. And that's 3 more damage. So the Rev 9 is going to have a total of 14 damage on it. And I wonder if we should... I wonder if we should just let it attack and let it go with that. Alright, that's going to be Grace's turn. So she she only has 5 cards, so she discards all of her cards, shuffles, and draws up 5 cards. This is what she has for next time. Now the question is, do we want to let the Rev 9 attack? We have no more defense. Yeah, we're going to let the Rev 9 attack. That is 14 damage. We're trying to get rid of it. So we have to add a card to the tableau, which is this one. Remove 5 damage from the Rev 9. No! So, but we can flee now. We can flee. Oh, man. We can flee or we can stay and fight and lose 5 damage. How much damage is she bringing? Not a heck of a lot. Play a grenade from your hand or discard pile. She doesn't have any. But she will, because Danny's going to go next and buy her a grenade or 2. Ooh. Does she have augments? She does. But she might end up getting wounds. And then if she plays augments, she's going to go... We're going to flee. We're going to flee. Which means 14... We're going to take the top 14 cards and mix it in with the Rev 9. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We really pounded on this thing big time. So 14 damage. So in amongst the 14 cards is going to be, as I throw cards all over the floor, because yeah, that's what happens when I'm trying to shuffle, talk, and look at the camera screen all at the same time. Yeah, so she did 14 damage to it. Well, total of 14, so this is going to go away. And I'm still shuffling here. And then we're going to have Danny, I think, take a turn. And that'll be the end of that. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, shuffled. Let's hope it's not at the top. And what is... Wow, she's got lots. Okay. Over we go to Danny to take the final turn for our episode. Okay, Danny will take the final turn, and man, there's a lot of stuff out here, and I think we want the EMP rounds. She has a total of 4, 5, 6, 7. And with 4, she's going to buy EMP rounds for Grace. And for 2 more, she's going to buy a high explosive grenade. She's got 1 left, and I don't think we can do anything with the 1. There's nothing here for the 1. And we had no attack to try and get rid of Unstoppable. So I'm going to put that there. We're going to discard our cards, and we're going to draw 5 new ones. 1, 2. I got to shuffle. Our discard. Okay. Man, we did 14, and we couldn't keep it going. Ugh. That was terrible. Okay. Okay, 2, 3, shotgun, 4, 5. Okay, looking good. Actually looking pretty good. We got machine gun, shotgun. Yeah. Alright, that's going to be Danny's hand for next time. Okay, and yep, so she's got her new hand. We have to draw 1 card, and it is family. It's a resource. I'm going to put it over here. It's a defense card. Can we actually see it? Barely. Barely. Okay, I'm going to readjust the camera. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, so I think that kind of gets everything. You can see how many cards we have in the tableau now. This deck, though, the bottom of this deck is heavily weighted for damage cards coming out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 18 wound cards left. We got to gear up more damage somehow. We'll figure out how we can do that in the next episode. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Terminator Dark Fate, the card game. We're playing with Grace, the future soldier, and Danny Ramos, humanity's future, up against the fully functional endoskeleton, which is a medium difficulty for this game. We're going to see what we can do next time. So thanks so much, and hope to see you then. And yes, one quick correction here. Yes, when I gave Danny a wound, I grabbed it from the ones that were discarded. So, yep, this deck should have 1 less wound in it. We've got to grab them from here. That's our wound deck. Alright, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Continuation. Terminator Dark Fate, the card game, Grace, and Danny versus the endoskeleton.